So Bryce, let me ask you this. Like, so Gohan Beast looks stupid because the hair is like that big and up. Would you be mad? Would you have been as mad if the hair was like Super Saiyan 3 style?
No, I wouldn't be mad at that. It's really just because it's that long and it just stands there. I wouldn't be mad if Gohan brought back that long mane and he had like some crazy ass Super Saiyan 3 shit. Like I need differentiation like that. I
It
think
is
one
different.
it is definitely different, but like I love the fact that Goku shit was silver now. The red and blue, a little crazy, but okay. Vegeta got some purple shit. He ain't got no eyebrows. I fucking love that. He's like a god of destruction. Gohan Beast, let him look like a beast. He don't look like a beast. He just look weird with that long ass hair. He look like a troll dog. Why y'all do that? He's not intimidated. He ain't beast at all. Broly look more beast than Gohan, and Broly got legendary. He just got muscles and some green hair. That's enough.
Dang.
Yeah,
Well,
man. Piccolo orange now. Shit. Love it.
yeah. Well, with that said,
All right.
uh today is January 21st, and this is another episode of the Now Mind You podcast, manga edition. I am one third of the podcast, Matt. We this week we do not have TJ. He has some personal things going on, so he will be back with us next week. Who else do we got though?
It's me, Bryce Coachman, aka Petty Gordo, aka The Long Night, aka
Whoa,
The Devil's Dance.
wait,
Yeah.
what?
Huh?
What's the long night? What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
no, no. Anyway, um, this week we got a pretty short week in terms of our docket. We didn't get a lot of manga this week. All we'll be covering this week is Hajime no Ippo, Sakamoto Days, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Dragon Ball Super. Our topic of the week this week is weird character Mount Rushmore. Y'all know damn well who that came from.
Yeah.
Of course he's proud of it. Do you need to get anything else off your chest or out your system before we
Nah,
get
nah, I'm
started?
good. I'm good. I'm running on reserves today. I gotta save my wilds for when it's really necessary.
So
Hey,
then
I'm
you do
I'm
have some left. You're just choosing not to use it, is what you're saying.
I'm choosing for opportune moments. I gotta pick my battles. Yeah. Hey, I'm being honest.
All right. Well, I'll accept that. Um, so we are going to start off with Hajime no Ippo.
No,
uh,
Ippo. Um,
oh shit, I got some weird feedback just then. Hello, can you hear me, Bryce?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out for a second.
Hello?
All right. Yeah, Bryce.
Yeah.
All
Can you
right.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right.
All right,
So
we good.
we got chapter 1445. The champion is missing. So we finished off the last chapter figuring out that no one knows where Rosario is, and the fight is a week out. And we start off in this chapter with them talking about pretty much different scenarios of what could be, the situation. Kimura, which I keep forgetting that's Kimura because he looks so crazy standing. Like now that he had that haircut, he just looks crazy with that Scully because it doesn't always look like Kimura. At any rate, it pretty much puts everybody in an unthinkable situation because it would pretty much waste Mashiba's camp. Mashiba, everything that happened as far as Ippo going to spar with him, all the training he's been doing, like it kind of would make it all of it a waste because the fight would end up not happening. and Ippo is, Captain America of boxing and the rules and stuff like that. And you kind of see his fighting spirit get ignited a little bit where he gets pretty mad. He's like, no, this dude has to show up. Like, that's unthinkable to like disrespect. It would be to him a disrespect to boxing for this guy not to show up for a title fight. Um, we get some cool panels on the back end with Mashiba and Ippo both dealing with, what's going to happen as far as whether Rosario is going to show up or not. Um, and for whatever reason, this has not seemed to have like deterred Mashiba at all. And I think all of that setup that we had with him previously, like where we got more of his background, kind of shows us that he's a person that can become a champion in these like circumstances. Like he can't really be rattled by last minute things. I mean, you got to also remember this dude basically got in a full-fledged fight with Sendo before he had a title match once. Like a full-fledged fight, bare knuckle backstage before he went out into the ring and still won that fight as well. Um Machi was a guy that's just used to having to overcome tribulations. So it'll be interesting to see it'll be interesting to see what all is going on. And pretty much when we finish the chapter, the newsroom pretty much gets word that they found Marcus Rosario, but we don't get an answer ultimately as to where he is, because that's where the chapter ends. So that is Hajime no Ippo.
Okay. Okay. What's your feelings going into the next chapter?
Where the fuck he at? Shit. Let's just see where he is. I think he's already in Japan.
Okay.
I think he is actually there. It's just that nobody knows where he is. I mean, look, the guy's a fucking loose cannon. So we'll see what happens. Uh, but do you want to take us into Sakamoto Days?
Let's go into Sakamoto Days.
Mm.
Frankly speaking, first of all, you know what? I'm just gonna start off with this. Ain't no way you doing 1 inch punches and you don't know who the fuck Bruce Lee is. That was crazy.
He didn't know, Bryce.
Nah, nah, he capping. Or there's no Bruce Lee in this universe. I guess there is a Bruce. I don't know.
There's a Bruce Lee if he can be acknowledged.
This is another instance of why Sakamoto Days universe is fucking crazy. Cause this motherfucker's doing 1 inch punches. You be like, damn, you must really fuck with Bruce Lee. Who the fuck is Bruce Lee? All right. Anyway, let's get into this. Sakamoto Days, chapter 151. The fight between Nagumo and Gaku continues. And damn, this was just a fun, dope ass chapter. They,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a be TJ in this case. What the fuck is this anime announcement? All right, because we need to see this shit animated. This is definitely gonna cost. This is definitely gonna kill a couple of animes without a doubt. But
Damn.
they sacrifice would not be in vain. Cue the Captain Irwin speech. Um,
Factory.
uh, they're still inside the exhibit, going through, just going ham. Um, Clearly, they are both a match that they have not had because they both complement each other. Um, and we kind of see this back and forth. They're not really getting the best of each other. We get to see just how dope this weapon Nagumo has.
Swiss
This
Army knife shit.
this army weapon. Yeah, like he does a couple of things, and now he has a scythe, and he tries to get a little bit of Nagumo, and it looks like he's just about to cut his head off, but Nagumo comes in with the 1 inch punch, so strong excuse me, Gaku comes through with the 1 inch punch, and it's so strong it has Nagumo literally go through the plane they were on. But it says something about Nagumo. He's not really hurt from it. Of course, like I said, Gaku doesn't know who Bruce Lee is. Nagumo does the uses the Swiss Army weapon to make an axe again, and they kind of he somehow, yeah, he hits the plane and has Gaku flying. Gaku activates like video game mode, which we've kind of seen a little bit before
Nigga
when he was.
opened his domain.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. He enters his domain. And we thinking, bruh, this was a crazy ass panel. Gaku comes in, Nagumo stabs Gaku through the hand, Gaku, well, not the hand, the wrist. Gaku twists his wrist and breaks the blade. And we think Nagumo comes in with a kick. Gaku blocks it, grabs the arm, comes through with that mallet again. Nagumo blocks it, but we thinking Gaku's got him, or he's thinking he's gonna get him because he cracks his Swiss Army weapon. And then Nagumo comes through with an invisible blade and stabs Gaku. Um, Absolutely awesome. I don't think this fight's anywhere near done. And honestly, I don't even think this is going to be the last we see of Gaku or Nagumo. This was just a very cool fight. I don't know if this is really gonna end right now. I don't think it's over. Um, how you okay after a stab? I have no idea, but I could see it happening in this crazy ass world. What
Yeah.
you
Look, man. Sakamoto Days don't miss, man.
don't miss?
It don't miss. So look, I'm pretty sure TJ called for Gaku and Nagumo, and if he didn't, one of us did, and if not, somebody called for it, and whoever made that call, more power to you. Salute to you, because goddamn, like Gaku and Nagumo was everything. Hitting the plane and making the plane spin in midair to hit him with the other, like the other wing of the plane. 1 inch punches in midair, transforming this Swiss Army knife thing into like an axe hammer, like some unworthy Thor shit. I mean, I think Nagumo finna, he ultimately gonna take it, but still, like, no, man. This was a fun chapter. This was crazy. Um, Obviously you should be pretty happy, Bryce, because they you should be pretty happy because they didn't have innocent bystanders around just chilling while this was all
They
going
was watching
on.
the whole thing. They
They
was in there, but the innocent bystanders was definitely watching. Like, damn, that's crazy.
they was in shock, Bryce, but
No,
for we they was probably moving.
they wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, if
Nah,
you yes, they was. If you right before he go into video game mode, people look like they distressed.
nah, they were distressed. They were confused. There's a difference. Them motherfuckers was absolutely normal. They was probably about to ask him where the ice cream stand is.
So excuse me, I know you busy fighting.
But y'all know where I can get some acai. Y'all
Bro.
look like y'all eat acai.
The I just knew, I'm not even gonna lie. When I opened when I opened the website to read this and I saw the name of the chapter was Nagumo versus Nagumo, I was like, oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. This chapter was great. I have nothing to add. You covered everything. I thought this was a fantastic chapter. I enjoyed it a lot. The artwork went crazy. Shout out to TJ. Where the fuck is his anime announcement?
Where
Because
is it?
no, y'all just can't keep delivering these type of bangers and then just not giving it to us. I need it.
So you got.
Um, do you want to take us into Jujutsu Kaisen?
Let's go into Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm gonna say this right now. This
Mm-hmm.
was the weirdest fucking chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen I think I've ever read.
Okay.
Not of anything crazy. It's just the fact that we just got a fucking inner dialogue for Sukuna. Um, I don't think we've ever really. I mean, we've never really got that out of Sukuna, of all people. But I don't think we've ever really gotten like a thing of like maybe that's not true. Just like somebody just going back and forth with themselves,
Mm-hmm.
just really reading it. I don't know, but let's go into it. Of course, following last chapter, Sukuna gets a deadly blow on Higuruma. Higuruma passes his executioner blade to Yuji, but unfortunately, before Yuji could get the final blow, Higuruma died. And Sukuna just starts wailing on Yuji, gets him with which I'm assuming is cleave. It's not cleave. Cleave is when it's the air, right?
Dismantle.
Dismantle. So, of course, Sukuna gets Yuji. Yuji goes back for a little bit. Something catches his attention. Of course, it's Ui Ui, and I don't know who that other person is, but they look scared as hell. Of course, Ui Ui. We had the idea that he had a teleportation ability just because of the Shibuya arc where they were in the midst of, I want to say, Sukuna's domain expansion, and they somehow survived. They were actually in like Vegas or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now it's definitely confirmed that Ui Ui has a teleportation quirk, and then this is when the weirdness starts. We get like this back and forth with Sukuna, where he's kind of like talking to himself. He's asking himself questions, and then he's answering them after.
Yeah.
Um, he notices that he killed Higuruma, and Yuji's still standing, and he kind of has this back and forth with himself where he just kind of says to himself that basically because he shared a body with Yuji, he knows for a fact that there's nothing he can do to like break him,
Yeah, he
and
can't break him mentally because he knows that he has a unbreakable resolve.
yeah, and because of that, it just kind of irritates him because he's this strong and um he's never had any type of resolve or spirit or anything. I guess that's what I got from him. He's like, damn, like I'm this strong and I ain't got that shit. Like, what is this? And it just kind of pisses him off. And I think that kind of made him have a resolve, like, yo, I'm about to crush you, dude. Like, I do think it's interesting that he's every time he does goes for Yuji, he does try to end it quickly and then just insult him. Um, in a weird way, in that um typically the people that catches Sukuna's attention are the people that interest him or that can get a rise out of him.
Hmm.
Otherwise, he just slash you and that'd be over with. But with Yuji, it's just like, bro, you're so fucking annoying. You're boring. Oh, you suck. Oh, god damn it, you're here. Why are you here? He's just so I guess this is just kind of like that realization. Um, and so we finally get the conclusion that the plan worked, and good old why is his name Kenjaku is dead. He's actually dead. And the person that Kenjaku's plan was going to was actually Sukuna. We're gonna talk about this afterward too. Just like
Hmm.
just yeah. Um the plan was Sukuna. Sukuna was Kenjaku's backup plan, and he is given Tengen. And of course, they're like, "Oh shit, what's gonna happen?" Sukuna's like, "Look, I'm gonna kill all of y'all, and then I'm probably just gonna release Tengen or release this monster and just fight it because why not? It might be a fun thing." And then who do we get? I think I'm gonna pass this on to Matt because Matt's been wanting this for so long. He's been talking about this on the podcast. He's been talking about this after the podcast. Matt, what happens next?
Man, my nigga Yuta Okotsu pulled up. It's time. It's time for that shit. Queen of Curses versus the King of Curses. Nigga, take your bets. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got Sukuna is actually, an underdog on this. So if you're trying to take some action on this, hit your boy line. Um, at any rate,
Mm.
yeah, we got Yuta Okotu pulling up with Rika. They about to get in Sukuna ass, hopefully. Um, but Sukuna the main character, so probably not.
He is the main character. The thing I wanted to talk about really, um, I think it's been going around the internet. I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know if someone asked Gay, is there like a particular series that inspired Jujutsu Kaisen, or maybe if there's a series that Gay truly likes? And what he said was Akame got killed.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it interesting because I've been saying that this shit reminds me of X 1999, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Akame got killed in Jujutsu Kaisen work on that same type of element of just like anybody can go. But the way Gay goes about it, I feel like they freestyle the fucking story so much. Of course, Sukuna's kind of set up to be the main antagonist. He was there day chapter fucking one, Well, not really, but you know what I mean. When
But kinda.
yeah, yeah. Um, so kind of getting that confirmation of that really puts the story into perspective of uh we don't know where this gonna go. We don't know where this gonna go. Hell, Sukuna might die, and it might not even be the main character that do it. Sukuna might live, and then like the ending is Sukuna's just sad as hell and just takes his own life or some shit. Um, yeah. Um, holy shit. We're gonna get Sukuna versus the Queen of Curses and Yuta. And Matt, you had anything else you wanted to add? You have any thoughts on what I said?
No, no. I want to just get to Yuta and Sukuna at this point. Let's
Yeah,
just get to it.
let's get
That's
to it.
that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next. We just on the roller coaster. We just on the ride. It's gonna go where it goes.
That's all we can do.
All we can do.
Well, I'm gonna take us into our last one. We got Dragon Ball Super. We actually got a new chapter this week. Something, something that we haven't seen, nothing that came from a movie. Um, Maybe this is how Daima is gonna start. Who knows? Um, but at any rate, we got chapter 101. This is Carmine and Soldier. So we start off. Carmine was the guy that was really the one pulling the strings for the superhero movie. He was behind the plans with Magenta, stuff like that. And pretty much he's started kicking some shit up in the city. Um, in the middle of him showing up, we see this guy who to me looked like Android 13. Um, that the Saiyaman 1 and 2 or Saiyaman Junior 1 and 2, whatever Trunks and Goten are going by. They're, pretty much fighting this guy, saving the city, all that. Carmine witnesses that. And pretty much what he puts into action is he's trying to hire them, which where you pretty much know how this is going to go. Oh, excuse me. He's hiring them to fight Gohan. Um, we don't get to that necessarily, but obviously that's what he's getting at. We flash over to Beerus's planet where Goku, Vegeta, and Broly are training, and Broly is going one-on-one with Vegeta. Vegeta's training with him, pretty much getting on his ass, and they're pretty much trying to teach Broly how to control and use his rage. Uh, Broly is still fighting. Vegeta ends up going Super Saiyan. Broly is fighting him still at base. But also, is fucking Broly. So we pretty much get treated to almost an entire, like not even entire, but we get virtually like a third of this chapter is committed to this fight between these two. Um at the end of that, they're kind of chilling out and they're talking about the fact that Frieza is back and they don't know when he could show back up and the fact that he has that new form. So, they pretty much just need to be on their shit. And you know, we jump back to Earth. Carmine shows up at Gohan's house. Gohan sees him, gets pissed, and he ends up going beast. And the explosion of power that uh came with Gohan going beast and being able to go to beast instantly, not having to build up to anything. One, scares the absolute shit out of Goten and Trunks, but two, that power surge also catches the attention of Goku and Vegeta on Beerus's planet. And guess who shows the fuck up instantly after sensing that power surge? They goddamn dad Goku, and the chapter ends. I was like, this motherfucker.
You know
Nigga
how
said, "Oh, what's that? Oh, that's strength." Hey y'all, I'll be back.
he was like, "Oh wait, I do have kids. Hold on. Let me go." So what you think gonna happen? What you think Goku just be like, "Hey, throw them hands up, son."
He finna be like, "Hey, do that shit again." Yeah, I like that. You ever try to beat his ass? If I'm like, damn, that power look raw as fuck. Let me see if I can fuck you up.
Hey,
Like,
I see you trying to squash buckle.
what did you think of the chapter, Bryce?
I thought it was cool. I'm just happy to get out of there. I'm happy to get out of superhero.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to see where this is gonna go. Um, Maybe this would be the time to kind of gather up everyone for like maybe even just like a training thing, you know? Like Vegeta's got ultra ego, Goku, he's got like this new ultra instinct that he's trying to master. Gohan got beast, Broly's trying to get control of his shit,
Tell
Piccolo
me.
orange, you know? Um, Whatever they want to do. I mean, I think we've said it before how they can really go anywhere with whoever they want the antagonist to be. I'll be honest with you. I my last choice would be Frieza, just because I feel like since Super started, just he's always just been a constant element. And at this point, not that it's old, but I just
It's just time to get rid of Frieza's ass, man.
yeah, or make Frieza if Frieza just be like, yo, fuck this fuck this evil galactic shit. I'ma just come back time to time and just beat y'all ass. Like y'all literally, like I literally quit being evil. I hate you niggas. I would be like, all right, bet. Uh,
Damn.
no, yeah, like just that's the way to handle Frieza because killing him don't work. It's just like kill his spirit. Kill Frieza's spirit. Um, but in regards to a villain, I don't know. I
You
always
know
thought it
that android is still out there with Moral's power.
right that android's still out there with Moral's power. And one thing that was always cool with me about the universal shit was that Jiren was getting that strong because he needed to take somebody out, and I don't think he took him out.
No.
So maybe that's like a universal threat where Jiren comes to their universe like, yo, I need y'all to come with me. Like,
Everybody not getting stronger for no reason, bro.
yeah, exactly. And to see just where they stack up with Jiren now. That
Yeah.
would be, um
You gotta assume he gotta be training, right?
oh yeah, especially now, especially after the tournament. Um yeah. Um there's a lot of pieces everywhere. I know Dragon, like there's so much going on with Dragon Ball. The manga's back. I'm pretty sure they're amping up the anime now. And then they got the new anime, that's pretty much gonna be like a GT reboot. So it's like all hands on deck. It's kind of everywhere. Um, it's a very interesting time to be a fan. Um, we just have no idea where things are going. It would be very weird if the manga took that GT turn, especially now. That would actually piss me off because, like, if it worked like GT and Vegeta and Goku can't use their full power because they're kids, be like, all right, now you're just playing.
You didn't like that, huh?
It's not that I didn't like it. I think it got cooler towards. I think the first part of GT was just so annoying. Once they got to Baby, once they got to Super 17, half of the Dragon arc was cool. The half of the Dragon arc was cool. But yeah, I mean, Super Saiyan 4 was a cool transformation. I like it because it was so different from the other ones. And then we get back to Super, and it's like, oh man, it's okay. Let's go. Red hair, blue hair, silver hair. Let's go. Fine. Fuck it. You know what'd be cool if Gohan got his tail back. If Gohan got his tail back and he still had the hair, I'd be like, okay, okay, I could roll with it. I'm sorry that came, but
No, I
what do
get
you?
you. I don't know, man. I mean, I just feel like my only issue with Beast is just that dumbass hair. I hate the hair. And it would be to me, yeah, I mean, like maybe they could have bit off a little bit of the Super Saiyan 4 transformation, You know what I'm saying? And had him be like, get some fur or something like that, or like you said, grow the tail back or what have you. Cause yeah, man, I mean, shit. Gohan Beast. Like, what are we seeing that's Beast about to do? You feel me?
He ain't even crazy. He don't even lose like himself in like his Saiyan blood or something, you
No,
know?
yeah, his eyes just turn red. His eyes turn red and his hair gets stupid tall.
Yep. Troll dog. Gohan troll.
Gohan
Maybe
troll.
that'll be his Super Saiyan 2, Gohan troll.
He's childish. What was your favorite chapter of the week?
Favorite chapter of the week, it's probably One Piece. The punch from Kuma, the punch from Dad. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, a whole lot of love in that punch. It was needed. It was needed. That's all I got to say. What about you?
Gaku versus Nagumo, bro.
Yeah,
Went crazy. You know, it was everything it needed to be. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Sakamoto Days really deliver. It delivers every week.
yeah,
You know, it's Sakamoto Days, man. Shit. Like, I don't know what else you want me to tell you. You know?
yeah.
With that, we're gonna go with Bryce's topic of the week, which is our weird character Mount Rushmore.
Yep.
Bryce, why don't you get us going?
Okay. I'm gonna let you know right now. This is how I base my weird nigga Mount Rush. I didn't base it off the fact that they're weird per se. I based it off the fact that they're weird in their own universe. Okay.
Okay.
So, um, they're even weird in their own rules. Okay. So number one from Bleach, Captain Sajin Komamura, because he's a dog and there's no explanation. There's somewhat of an explanation, but there's really no like. So he's just a dog dude, and we don't know why. This ain't got shit to do with shit. He's just a dog nigga, and everybody's cool with it. Okay, he's just a dog nigga.
You're a wolf, bro.
Well, he a canine nigga. Fine. He's a hound nigga. It's all in the same family.
He's a hound, nigga. That's so crazy.
Keep it real.
He related to dog nigga, bro.
He related. He related to dog nigga. What's his mission? Is his mission similar to dog nigga's mission? Because if so,
Man, let's hope not.
let's hope not. Because hey, this nigga's scary because he'll summon a giant.
Yeah.
Hey, they will jump you. And then they will jump you. Number two, Frankie from One Piece. Um,
I mean, he just got draws on, so yeah.
he just got I mean, he's a pervert. He just got draws on. But the thing that gets me about Frankie is the enhancements. If you don't know, there was a time skip. Frankie got transferred to Dr. Vegapunk's I believe his childhood home or something like that. This is a spoiler, I'm sorry. Um and he gets a chance to modify his body for 2.5 years. And by some point, he did so much like great modifications, but he was just like, I'm just gonna add extra shit just cause. These are some of the enhancements. We'll start off small to large, okay? He's got smaller hands built inside his bigger hands just to help him build shit.
Hmm.
Um, he has a nose button, so if you press his nose and hold it, you can change Frankie's hairstyle. And he has
Okay.
a bunch. He has built-in airbags on his back so that he can sleep comfortably wherever he wants. And he has nipple lights.
I was about to say I'm rocking with everything until you said nipple lights.
Tell the nipple lights. Yep.
That's where he lost me at.
He got plenty of places he could have put them lights. He said, nope, nipples. That's that's why. Number three, uh, this one shouldn't be a surprise. I wouldn't be surprised if this on everyone's list. Denji, our good old man character, simply because he does everything for the cheeks. It really hit me today that really, if you really wanted to like turn Denji evil, some bad person probably just be like, fam, you come with me, you're gonna get some cheeks. It's that easy.
Yeah, for the right price.
The right price. That's his price, cheeks. And my number four, it's technically cheating, but I don't care. The people of Sakamoto Days, the entire
All
fucking
right, man.
year, they're weird. It's weird, and y'all can't tell me otherwise. Damn,
How is it weird, bro?
how is it weird? Read chapter one and keep going. They're weird.
It's their universe, bro. They used to it.
Nah, bruh. Nah, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. Motherfuckers is having sniper battles in the middle of your city, and y'all just chilling with it.
Okay, in
Go
John Wick, him and Common was shooting at each other and around people when nobody tripping.
completely different. Completely different.
Mm.
Completely different. Okay? They had silencers and shit. They didn't have no silencers in that
Those
goddamn.
people were distressed in that museum. They not just chilling.
The dude was using people's items and cars and shit to ricochet. Somebody noticed it and said, well,
They
another
said, "Oh,
dude."
look, they starting again."
Remember when that old dude cut that building in half?
Hmm.
I bet you it wasn't on the news. I bet you it wasn't on the news. I bet you they said, oh, well,
Well, how you mad at them for that just being regular in their world?
that's weird. It's fucking weird. All right, Matt. I did my list. I'm not gonna argue this though, bro. Y'all know how I feel.
Hmm.
Who on your list?
I got L from Death Note. Bro don't sleep. Bro sits in the squat position all the time. He only eats sweets. He's smart as hell. He on the verge of being a lonely bored nigga. He's weird.
It's true.
That's just as far as that is concerned. That's why he on my list. Next weirdo. Uh Bobo 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 Bobo. He wildin'. He fight with his nose hair. He got a mustard yellow afro. What else do I really for real need to say?
Yeah, you got
He
the king of weird niggas,
he fight with his nose hair, bro. I'm nah. No.
and he is a weird nigga.
Come on. Weird energy, bro.
Yeah,
Next, on my weird character, Mount Rushmore, we got Jaggy. Now, Jaggy is from Fist of the North Star. The reason he weird to me is because he was masquerading as somebody else and he kept telling people, say my name, but he wanted them to say somebody else's name. And that's weird.
that's weird.
It's weird, man.
That's weird. You right.
Can't rock with you, dog. You tweaking.
Yes, it did.
Next, next characters on my this is a set of characters actually that I got on my weird person list. I was trying to determine who I was gonna go with at first, right? Because it was between one person or a pair. But I'm gonna go with this pair, and I'm gonna go with Team Rocket, bro.
They are weird. They are weird. They're even weird in Team Rocket.
Yeah, bro. You weird amongst your clique. That say a lot.
A lot, a
That
lot.
say a lot. You also y'all beefing with a 10-year-old boy that y'all for whatever reason can't seem the best. Y'all got all these fits, y'all do all these dances and shit. Y'all got freaky ass Pokemon.
Yep. Over
S-
Pikachu.
Yeah, like I feel like at a certain point that shit kind of stopped being a mission, but them niggas was just too determined. And like the people at Team Rocket is like, well, that just keep them busy so they'll leave us alone. So Well, sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties there, but I think this is a good place to stop. Thank you guys so much for checking out another episode of the Now Mind You podcast. Um, you can find me on social media, wherever you like to get your social media, at Matt Hambrick. That's MATTHAMBRIC. You can find TJ at Tuss4 skate. That's TUSS underscore for SKATE. Bryce, where can they find you?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on in. You can find me at Ashe underscore Onsa. That's AXE underscore ONCA, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, where can they find us,
You can
man?
find us at the Now Mind You podcast, wherever you like to get your social media and wherever you like to get your podcast. We will see you guys over in the combat episode. If not, we will see you guys next week. Oh my God.
I had to do it for
Yeah,
I had
peace,
to do it
man.
for TJ.
You didn't have to do it though. That's